Hey guys, Marissa at kitchentablestamper.com. Today I've got this really cute, kind of simple fun fold for you. It's on the outside, let's celebrate you. There's my little chicken. On the inside, you're still a spring chicken. Isn't that cute? There's the back. Just a fun little card for a friend maybe. This card features the brand new Hey Birthday Chick, and just available this month, the Birthday Chick dies. These are a new release, the dies. You can get Hey Birthday Chick in a bundle with the dies from now, starting now, and you can get the dies alone if you already purchased Hey Birthday Chick. My wingman stamp set here is Sweet Strawberry, and using the bundle there with the strawberry builder punch for these great little flowers. So that's our featured stamp set. So let's get started here. I want to start with a piece of 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 Pool Party, and I have this one in the scrap bag. So let me just show you. It's embossed with the Parisian Flourish 3D embossing folder. This is from the annual catalog. All right, so that's our beginning, and then the other piece for our card base is cinnamon cider, and that piece is 3 1/2 by 9 1/2 and scored at 4 3/4. So let's do our scoring. This is our mystery card from today on the Kitchen Table Stamper Craft Social. If you don't know about the mystery card, we get together every other week on the Craft Social. I give a clue on Wednesday, and you gather the supplies in the clue, and then on Thursday, we get together, you with your gathered supplies and me with my cup of coffee, and I walk you through making a mystery card. It's a lot of fun. All right, 9 1/2 inch side, scored at 4 3/4. Let's get that out of here. Got my bone folder, and we'll work that crease and adhere to our card front. We'll put that right down center so we get that gorgeous embossing framing our little card, and burnish that down. While we're gluing, let's grab our designer series paper. I've got some ice cream cone corner designer series paper here. This one is, let's see here, 3 1/4 by 4 1/2. We'll glue that right to the card front. I love this color combination. We got a little bit of petal pink and terracotta tile in our designer series paper, and we're layering it up on cinnamon cider and Pool Party. It's kind of a earthy color combination. I love it. I've got some Pool Party ribbon here. This is from the Playing with Patterns ribbon combo pack. My pin's in there so deep. There we go. And we're just going to wrap the card front and tie a bow. I love all the textures we've got here. So we've got that pretty little scallopy pattern on the designer series paper, and the flourish on the Pool Party, and then the Pool Party ribbon has a neat little stripe texture. It's pretty cool. Trim that away, cut off the tail. Got a few pieces that I die cut and punched ahead of time, so let me show you those. From Bumblebee cardstock, I've got this label. This is from the Tasteful Labels dies, and it's that largest label from Bumblebee. I have a 2 1/4 inch circle. I got that one using the 2 1/4 inch circle punch. And I have a Whisper White stitched rectangle. I cut that one using the stitched rectangle dies. It's what I call H, so it's about 3 1/4 by 1 5/16, and this is the stitched rectangles dies. Here is the Stitched So Sweetly dies. We've got this largest scalloped stitched rectangle. All right, that's our die cutting and punching. Let's do some stamping. Got Bermuda Bay and Memento Black. I'm going to do my outside sentiment, this Let's Celebrate You, with Bermuda Bay onto that stitched rectangle. And then in the inside on this scallop stitched rectangle, you're still a spring chicken. So let's do that in the same Bermuda Bay ink. Okay, we can set those aside for just a second. Got some scrap Whisper White cardstock here and my happy birthday hen. Let's ink her up and stamp on Whisper White. Got that Bermuda Bay ink pad out of there before I stick my project in. All right. Isn't she cute? Now we're gonna stamp one more time. Got that same ice cream cone corner designer series paper, and we are gonna stamp that hen right on this kind of, or this one maybe, the multicolor watercolor spot. And that is what is gonna give our hen all of her gorgeous color. All right, I'm going to put down a piece of mini grid paper and ink up the hen. Don't need the balloon here, so we can just save ourselves a little effort there. And let's decide kind of where we want our hen to land on that. And stamp. Oh, she's so pretty. All right, a little bit more stamping before we do cutting out. I'm going to bring in some So Saffron cardstock and some Bumblebee ink. We're gonna make our little flowers. Sweet Strawberries photopolymer, so I'm grabbing a Stampin' Pierce mat. That'll help you get your best image with photopolymer stamps. We are going to make 5 little flowers. We can stamp them right in a row on our scrap and then punch them out. All right, there they are. Clear away the ink pad. Got my strawberry builder punch, and we're gonna feed that in and just punch out all 5. Last one. Got a lot of confetti there. Let's sort out the flowers from the scraps here. All right, there's our 5 flowers right up on our Stampin' Pierce mat again. Now let's shape them. I like to shape them using the Take Your Pick tool. And just use the putty end and press the center with the cap on. And then just press the center here. All right, those are all shaped and ready to go. While I've got them here, I'm gonna take my metallic pearls. I had tons of these little silver ones after doing a project with lots of gold ones. So I thought, oh, let's give that a try. And I kind of liked the way it looked with this card. So we're gonna put a little silver pearl in the center of each of the flowers. Are. Set them aside. We need our die cut machine. I'm going to bring my little mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss in here. And we're going to cut out our chicken. Got the little die. We're going to line it up so that all of the edges, the inside edges, touch the black outline of the chicken. And I like to give a little security with some low-tack tape there. We'll drive that guy through. Isn't he just the cutest? All right, now we've got to do this chicken. So I'm gonna grab my paper trimmer and cut him off. I'm gonna run him through with the die also. Look at how cute she is, all modeled and watercolored. I love it. It's so easy. All right, last little thing I want to do here. I already have one of these cut out. These are little streamers from the birthday chick die. I'm going to cut the second one. Got a scrap of Bermuda Bay cardstock and my little crepe paper streamer. I don't know, what do you call that thing? Die. Let's go ahead and cut a second one for our card. Cute, isn't it? I love these little streamers. Got a little work to do here on our hen. I've got some Stampin' Blends here, dark cherry cobbler, pool party combo, and the color lifter. And I've also got a black Stampin' Right marker. We're gonna take our cherry cobbler and color in the little hen face. We're gonna do this little red plume on top of the head and a little bit of light pool party just around the bottom edges of the feather up the left side of the face, and we'll blend that back to white with our color lifter. Just a really soft shadow there. Then our balloon, and I'm going to switch to the brush end. I hardly ever use the brush end, but when we're doing a big fill like this, we're going to go with the brush. We're going to go heavier saturation on the right side of our balloon. Then where the artist is drawn in the shadow here, we're going to deepen that shadow with the dark pool party. And then we'll bring the dark and the light together with the light, leaving things look a little bit sheer on our balloon here. That's okay. Oh, I forgot one color. Good thing it's behind me. I've got a dark mango melody, and we're going to touch a little color on the beak there. Got to do a little trimming to make this come together. The first thing we're going to do is just go right along the tail of our watercolor chicken, and we're going to remove the string of the balloon and just trim the tail feathers a little bit. They're a little wide for making the transition between the watercolor and the white. Ooh, look at that. I forgot to color the end of my balloon there. There. Now, this is going to be hard for some of you to see, I think. PG-13. We're going to cut this hen's head right off. So we're going to go up, straight from the middle. And you know how when I tell you about fussy cutting, it doesn't matter if you get it out in one piece, yada yada, that kind of stuff? Well, this one, it's going to help bring the two hens together if you get this out in one piece. If you can't, that's okay. Then just cut along here and you still have the whole tail section to line up your watercolor hen on. All right, but if you can, and you just cut this little face out, then there'll just be a little hole underneath. So I'm cutting right on the line. I'm gonna get that plume. Now here I might go, see, just kind of bubble around that. And then back down this side where it's nice and smooth, and then I'll take the little details out between the plumes. You can also stamp your chick a second time if you're into that sort of shortcut. I don't mind fussy cutting, and I'm going to fussy cut the face anyways because look at how cute it is, all bumped up. The dimension is just too cool. So I might as well get it all out of the one image. Right here, I'm just snipping off the end. Now I got to clean up a little bit and in between some of the little feathers and the plume on top of the head. And then I'm going to go around the edges with that black Stampin' Right marker. All right. Got one more little bit of trimming to do. I want this bow right here to be white with a little black string instead of watercolored. So I'm going to keep trimming around the tail here. Go down and trim off the bow and then just pick up before the feet. All right, let's do our edge. I'm going to edge the little chick's head with a black Stampin' Right marker. This makes you look like a master fussy cutter. You can get in there anywhere that it's white and you can just touch with the marker. If it's too wide and there's white around your fussy cut image, you just black it out. You got too close to the line and lost a little bit of the line, going around at the edge and doing this little black line kind of draws that line back in. So it really will make you look like you're a better fussy cutter than you really are when you clean it all up with the black Stampin' Right marker. And you want to use a Stampin' Right here. The alcohol marker will saturate too deep. Such a cutie. Oh my goodness. Let's put our Franken-hen back together here. I'm going to use multi-purpose liquid glue. Just a little bit inside the hen here. Don't go over that bow. Remember, we cut that guy off. And we'll layer the watercolor hen over the white. Just line it up and stick it down. Oh my gosh, you can't even stand how cute that is. Wait till we get her face on there. It's going to be even better. Got a mini Stampin' Dimensional here. We'll pop one on the back of hen's head and bring her back to life with a sweet little face. Isn't that great? Oh my gosh, I love this. Let's get our card back in here, and there's our sample. All right, I've got a few pieces here. Let's do some adhesive. We're gonna glue our Pool Party 2 1/4 inch circle to our bumblebee label. Center it. Then we're going to glue our bumblebee label to our card, a little bit low of center, and centered right to left. Let's Celebrate You goes on next. So cute. You're still a spring chicken. Let's pop that on the inside. I love the scallops with the chicken. It's kind of got a farmhouse feel to me, I think. Now, one of those little flowers. I'm going to put one right on the inside. This is up to you. If you're going to mail this, you might not do that because the pressures of the machines, at least not with the pearl. But if you're going to hand deliver this card, there's no problem putting one of those inside. Cute. Our chicken, our hen, she needs lots of mini dimensionals. We're going to pop her up on the card. I want to support the balloon string, so I'm just going to take a little slice off of the edge of our minis. Skinny little piece, and we can put that, make sure it's not seen from the front. Looks good. And we'll get this little gal sticky. All right, and there she goes, right on. Oh, I almost forgot my streamers. Let's get those guys in there. Put my sample in here so you can see what I mean. Look at, can't go without the streamers, can we? So we've got our 2 little streamers. Tiniest bit of multi-purpose liquid glue. They're going to kind of intersect. Now our chicken, look at her. Yeah, she looks like she's celebrating. And to embellish. Got our little yellow flowers here. We're just gonna kind of dot them along the streamers. Little multi-purpose liquid glue. I definitely had enough for 2 flowers there. And we'll put one where the streamers intersect. And then another one, kind of making a triangle between the 3. And then when we put on the 4th one, kind of off the edge here, it makes another triangle. So that's a placement we're looking for. We need just a few more little pearls. They look kind of like confetti. I love the spray of them. We're gonna do just a few. We'll go over here. And again, we're looking for kind of a triangle placement that's pleasing to the eyes. There they are. There's our Let's Celebrate You Hey Birthday Chick card. It's fun fold, and if you're interested in joining us next time in the Kitchen Table Stamper Craft Social for coffee and a mystery card, you can buzz over to the Facebook group. I'll put the link below the video and join up with us there. If you've got questions about the craft social or the project, email marissa@kitchentablestamper.com, and to shop Stampin' Up 24/7, buzz over to marisaalvarez.stampinup.net. Thanks for watching.